and we will begin the stream if I have DX Story set up properly, which I should have checked before, and I do. Yay. So I'm going to make an announcement here, even though I've already made it like 20 times in the stream and on Facebook and Twitter and other things. But I have a new processor, specifically an FX8320, if anyone has any idea what that is. It's an AMD one. So this is now in 720p. The stream's not because I don't have the upload for that. But if I did have the upload, man, I'd be all over that. But this is now in 720p, so the uploaded videos are going to be in 720p instead of 450p, and all sorts of other stuff. It's still the native PS2 resolution because I don't want to screw up the text because it looks crappy when I do that. So it's a little pixely. But whatever. And Thomas is already off. Told you it'd be awkward, man. I told you. So yeah, I also got new RAM. I got 1866 RAM instead of the 1333 I had before. So yay. What else is new? What else is new? Oh yeah, I did a bunch of off-screen stuff, which I'll explain after this little cutscene here, because we're gonna get a cutscene. Apparently Ventix only heard bad things about FX. They do have bad things.
What comes after the fishing contest?
I'll let him talk.
The Finny Frenzy.
Yay.
Finny Frenzy?
Yay.
That's right. Contestants race
Yay.
their fish of choice to see which one is the fastest.
Great idea, Mayor. You outdid yourself this year.
Yay! Finny Frenzy. That's the one I actually like. This is the fishing minigame that I like. Cutscenes give you paper cuts? Okay. But anyway, they have issues with single-threaded applications where they're not really that much better than previous generation CPUs, as one might expect, because it doesn't help when you have 8 cores and they're crappy at threading, or single-threaded, whatever, you know what I mean. But just the raw power of this thing, it's on average at least like 60% better than my previous processor. And it was what, 160? So for that price, to get this much power is actually quite good, since I didn't have to get a new motherboard like I would have to get to with Intel. So that's all good. But anyway, I did a metric crap ton of off-screen stuff, and I actually didn't mean to go in here, now that I've realized that. We'll have to leave after this floor, because I 100%ed the last 2 chapters. Also, I 100% of the last 2 chapters, I used all of my crystals, you might notice. I have no crystals. We've got a bunch of bait sitting around, we've got a bunch of Steve parts, which actually we may as well show that off some bit. That's not the right word. Some bit. So I'll need to get crystals. I recruited a bunch of people off screen, which I'll explain when I actually get to the train and show them. But here's the new ride pod, and all of its hideous gloriousness. So I decided to put the samurai arms on for no reason, and the little legs, spidery legs thing on for no reason, just because it looks cool. But we also have, whoops, let's stop doing that. We also have this, which I made just for the explicit purpose of showing it. We have the little minigun equipment, which looks really cool with the spider legs, I'd like to point out. So that's cool. Let's get a little trial. The problem with these things, they do a lot of damage. The problem is they burn through the weapon HP, so they're not very efficient. It's much better to have something like these. Plus you can block with these, which is a nice touch. Oi! You there! Come hither. I shall murder you. Look at there. Only took 1 weapon HP. Much better use of resources. But yep, I got a bunch of stuff made. He's got a new backpack, you might notice. It's the cleaner backpack. I did a bunch of stuff off screen. I did like 20 hours, or not 20 hours, 5 hours worth of crap off screen. So I also have this, so I can fire laser beams now, which is always good. Still working on upgrading the hammer. I actually can't remember what the hammer needs now, so you go through my block, which means I hate you. There we go. I did a bunch of stuff with Monica as well, Monica's weapons, but she's still quite a bit weaker than Max, which is sad. There's the exit. Do I have the key? I don't think I have the key. Let's actually sort my crap, since it's all kerfluckled up. the key be when I sort it like that? I don't know. I've confused myself. Hammer needs high velocity contact with everything. Her armlet is still essentially worthless. It's just essentially worthless. But you can see she's quite clearly much weaker than Max is, despite the massive amount of time I've put into her. Which is disappointing. But whatever. It still takes her like a decade. It took like 4 or 5 tries to clear that floor. With Monica, the one that had the seal on it, which is ridiculous, I'd like to point out. That floor is stupid. I was doing like 7 damage to things. It was just literally stupid. You there. I have a laser. This laser is ridiculous. I may as well show off the Jurak gun as well. Once we get that, I have to actually go talk to Jurak again. I do need a picture of him as well, for whatever reason. That thing is murdering me. I thought I already had a picture of Jurak, but apparently I don't. I must have, like, maybe I didn't save it or something, I don't know. But we have a laser gun, which thereby makes us almighty and powerful. How do you dodge a laser? I don't understand that. That map is amazing. You don't need to see anything but the map, don't worry about it. Wow, the hammer does like 3 times as much. I can actually, I don't have the monster thing, do I? Monster manual? I do. No, I have a notebook, never mind. Check memo, what's the memo say? Gordon's Worries. Oh right, this is all the stuff that we can look at. Sfida challenge. I have to beat 10 stages of Sfida to actually recruit someone, among other things. I can actually look at that to show you what I did, but you know, whatever, we don't need that. Do I have the key yet? I haven't been paying attention. Oi. Piece of crap mole, come here. I also keep forgetting that you can hit the thing back to the mole. I also keep forgetting that everything here hurts like the dickens. So let's not die, shall we? Excuse me, foul beast from the deep. See what I did there? Terror from the deep. There we go. XCOM references. We're fighting the terror from the deep. Pretty sure I still don't have the key. Who's gonna give me the key on this crappy floor, man? Jeez. At least you get sweet music. At least they give you 700 treasure chests. I'm actually going to start doing these floors in a somewhat rapid manner, i.e. get the key, get the geostone, and go to the next floor instead of killing everything. And then off-screen, if need be, I'll kill everything. I also need... Is Craig here? Craig's not here. He's gonna miss me showing off the leotard. The leopard leotard. I actually don't have it, but I can still show it. I know, the key is always the last thing I kill. It's horrible. Oi! Sudi! That's such a bad name. Come here. Stop. 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 Sweet Jesus, man. Just stop that. Oh, forget it. I shot the wrong one now. Splendid. Are you gonna stop dodging? See, he didn't dodge. Why'd the other one dodge 700 times? I still don't have the key. Ooh, there's a snake. That's new. I bet he has the key. That's a mimic. That's not new. I bet he doesn't have the key. I bet he's gonna glitch out. Ow. For whatever reason, I find this odd. I think he poisons, if I'm not mistaken. Also, apparently hard to stun, and he hurts a lot. The mimics are actually taking more damage from the cold on my hammer instead of, like, the beast or smash or whatever, which is weird. 699 of the chests are mimics. That sounds about right. He didn't give me the key. That's disappointing. Also, the laser gun appears to be weak against the snakes. The giant evil snake people. I bet that one enemy in that room, that blocked off room, is the one who has the key. Just to taunt me. Silly game. Anyway. After this floor, we'll go back to the Chapter 1, Chapter 2 and 3 areas, and show off the 100% completedness of them. And then once again, as per usual, I realize it says caution, as per usual, I will do the 100%ing off screen. Whoops-a-daisy. Oi! Oi! Cease and desist. That's the problem with the hammer track on Max's weapons, is they're so slow. He's not dead. This is gonna hurt. Nope, nope. So because they're so slow, it's actually hard to get in hits before some enemies counter. Whereas with Monica, let's show that off here. Due to her weapon's speed, wow, she does a lot of damage to those things, apparently. Due to her... oh, there's the key. Due to her weapon's speed, she can get out a ton of hits before enemies even respawn. Now I need to get back to the door. She's not too bad against that. Alright. Back we go. Late game, you don't actually... early game, you need to grind for items. That's pretty obvious. But late game, you don't need to because you can just buy everything by that point. So, I don't need to worry about picking up a bajillion chests all the time. Like I have been doing previously. Because now I can go back to the train, spend all of my gilda on crystals, and then be a happy panda. Alright, let's exit to Venetia. Excuse me. I wish I could move straight from here to the future without having to walk around everywhere, but whatever. It will do for now. Back to Sindane. So the last person we needed to have was the weapon. I know there's been a change. Shush. Should still be 100, right? Why is it telling me there's a change? I don't know. But the last person we needed was Melanie, or whatever her name is, the weapon person. But we also needed a straw house with someone in it, but for whatever reason, Melanie will not live in a straw house. So I had to take the bread lady that was living here and put her there. So I had to move the straw house so it was close enough to this, because I'm lazy and don't want to move this. So she would live there, and then I just slapped Melanie in here. At least I think that's her name. Yes, is that Melanie? I have no idea. Melaine? Something along those lines. Anyway, we needed her. And that will 100% it. So that's what you need. Also, creepy trees are still creepy, as per usual. Also, I've really only used like half of this area to do this. I should probably build that out a little bit so it looks a bit nicer, but whatever. We don't need things to look nice around here. We do need to skip that, though, because it's a giant waste of time. Welcome to 100% future area of this place. It's a giant mall. Yay. Magic! Make it symmetrical. That's what I usually do. I make everything symmetrical, but for whatever reason I've just decided not to do that in this game.
You did it, didn't you?
Magical.
Here's a token of my gratitude.
Thank you, creature beast from the future. Don't sneeze on us again, man. That's rude. But anyway, he gives us the Jurak gun, which somehow falls from the sky. Whatever. Yay! It's a wooden gun with an eyeball, and it shoots lasers.
Thanks, Master Jurak.
That's pretty much what it does. If you want to 100% it in this chapter, that gun is amazing. But by this point, I've already got a better gun, but I might show it off regardless anyway. I gotta scratch my head real quick. Alright. I don't think we need to buy anything here. Let's check the top store. That one's just got clothes and outfits and stuff for Monica and Max, which I don't really care for. By the way, the leotard, or leopard, not leotard, what is it? Leotard, leopard, leotard? Whatever. It's something. That is like 60 medals, and I have like 4 or something silly like that. I have a metric crap ton of everything now, good god. I don't really need any of this. I'm actually going to take bomb nuts, because I've realized just how useful thrown items are, because I do no damage to large enemies with Monica, so if we get another one of those types of levels, those thrown items are incredibly useful. And bomb nuts are basically bombs, so whatever. Have a bomb nut, throw the bomb nut explodes. We also need a picture of Jurak, so let's grab that. There we go. For whatever reason I didn't have that. There also should be some more boxes around here? Maybe not. Eat one, throw one, that's right. There should be more boxes with stuff in them. I guess they're up here. Let's check up here real quick. Because we've now 100%ed it, so we should have more stats. What do you say, weird guy? It's time we strike back at Griffin. Yes, yes. I concur. There's golden eggs over here. I got gold paint. Okay. Well, it turns out I didn't even have to buy gold paint, so now I have spare gold paint for no apparent reason whatsoever. Maybe I'll have to paint something gold at some point. Are there really no more boxes? I am incredibly disappointed at the lack of boxes. Holy crap, that's a weapon. Apparently the frozen tuna is a weapon. Too hard to eat, so use it as a weapon. So we also get the dryer gun. Meh. Bone rapier, repair powders. Interesting weapons here. None of them are particularly good, but they are interesting weapons. Where is it? This thing is kind of weird. I've actually used it before. It's like a regular gun, except it shoots air. It looks like it shoots air anyway. I don't know. It's weird. I'm not gonna buy any of those because I don't have enough Gilda, and I'm gonna be spending most of my Gilda on crystals from this point forward, probably. Sadly. So it appears there's no more boxes, despite the fact that I thought there would be more boxes. Curses. Oh, I forgot. We also have a little child with us on our dangerous adventure now. What's her name? I forgot. She wanted to play hide and seek, so we played hide and seek, and then Kareen, that's her name. But she has a good ability, or a passive. What is it? Always get an angel with coins. So I decided to take her with us. So we've now got a little girl who wanted to play hide and seek on our dangerous journey through the world. Yay! You cannot take a picture of Max. Yes, that is correct. Because Max is the only one who can use the camera. And at no point do you ever see Max not being controlled by you anyway, so it's irrelevant. Either way, back to Balance Valley, and we shall go to the future here as well. I can't remember what we needed here. I believe we needed Sheriff Blinkhorn to live here, and for him to live here, he needs a house with a gate and some fences around it. So I built this little shoddy contraption kind of thing here, and he's happy with it, so whatever. So he lives there, and I believe that's all we needed. So it all works out either way. We shall go to the future. What's up, Foxer? We shall get the 100% completed thing.
Starlight Temple has been completely restored.
Yes, yes. You also have a really funny nose still. I was hoping that would fix it.
All thanks to you two. Please take this.
I don't remember what she gives you. Apparently a sword. Probably not as good as the one I have, but Serpent Slicer.
Thank you, great sage. Oh, very good.
Yep, she's still a creepy old lady. Nothing's changed. Is there gonna be boxes here, at least? Maybe? Can I get some stuff, game? I don't think I can. Do I need a picture of this? I do need a picture of that. Good to know. What about this? No. How do we get down from here? I've forgotten how to get down, game. What have you done? It's quite clearly not that way. It's not that way. How I operate? Seriously, there we go. Okay, how do I get down? I think I've got the majority of the pictures so far. I've missed most of the monster-related ones and a couple of the boss ones. Like the Moonlight Butterfly and the Clown Robo and stuff like that. But I still do have the majority of the pictures. Also, this place appears to be new entirely. There's a box. Hey, the game gave me something. It's Fruit of Eden. Appears to be all we've gotten. What's in here? I don't think we've been in here yet. Is that a picture? Pot. The pot has blue flame. I was more interested in the blue flame than the pot, but... Giant hat. That works as well. What's that? Horn. Okay, whatever. Great selection for you. Another weapon shop. Lots of weapon shops. Wise Owl Sword. That one looks cool. Sandbreaker. This is a good sword, as in the description there. The problem is it breaks really easily. So, like, if you just bought this, it would take, I don't know, maybe 10 hits before the thing's pretty much broken, which is ridiculous. 350 for that thing. I may as well keep it. Even though I'm probably not going to use all of it. Monica. Oop. Now they're both at the same health. Huzzah! Is there anything in here I need a picture of? Cloth. That wasn't really cloth. That's not a weapon either, but whatever. We'll take it. Whatever, freaky rabbit thing from the future. We don't need your picture. Oh, there's a freaking box right there. With a pearl. It's a pearl. Is that one of those? Yeah, that's one of them spectrumizing things. Get the Mardan sword. I actually don't know what the Mardan sword is. I don't think I've ever had it, so I imagine it's something that's complicated to get. Especially given how many... Where am I going? Given how many times I've played this game, I imagine that's something I probably don't want. Also, you can't jump off here. So, sorry, Decapitation. I cannot fulfill your wish for me to kill myself. I apologize. Also, what's up, Roldeck? I didn't realize you were the one that said that. Thought that was Ravian that said that. I saw an R and... SAR? I don't saw an R and sad things and then things that occurred. It's my accent. Alright, so that's all the future stuff shown off. Let's go back to the train, actually. There's gonna be a few people missing. Sheriff Blinkhorn, you have to race and beat a specific time. You get it from fishing? Oh, yeah, that's oh, okay. That's you have to catch the Mardan fish. That's which with the lure rod or something like that. I don't remember. There's gonna be a few people missing. Melanie, you have to train up a sword 2 times. I'm glitching out like crazy. You have to train up a sword 2 times, and she'll join you. And Blinkhorn, you have to. What do you have to do for that? You have to race him and beat his time of like 1 minute and. Or no, it's 2 minutes and like 1 second or something like that. Something around there. You have to beat that time and they'll join you. Both of them are in houses at the moment, but the rest of them should be here. Fabio, you have to catch a... What is it? 43 centimeter fish or something along those lines? Granny Rosa, I think we already had. Conda, I believe we already had. Rufio, you have to show him a picture of the moon. Not very hard, especially since I wandered upon him at night. Literally just looked up and took a picture of the moon and gave it to him. And he was pleased with that. Julia, you have to... What does Julia need? She's the one who needs the picture of the flower, that's right. I think. I believe that's her. Mayor Need, you have to tell him the password to his safe, or the combination to his safe, I should say. Which is another character's birthday. It's also my birthday, so it's easy to remember, but it's 1221. And as it changes to dusk. Gerald, you need to level up a gun 2 times, and he'll join you. And I believe that's all for so far. I don't think there's anyone in this cabin yet. Oh, there is! Dr. Dell. He comes with you automatically, so that's irrelevant. He comes with you at the start of Chapter 3. I can't go out this side because that's not the freaking right side. We need to go out this side. There we go. Right, I'm probably not going to get the Mardan, or the Mardan fishing thing. Because it's irritating beyond belief, so I'll pass it. Actually, what's going on? Is there a fishing contest? Is it Finny Frenzy? No, it's just a fishing contest. Maybe it is Finny Frenzy. I don't know. Let's check if it's Finny Frenzy, because quite frankly, that is the best fishing minigame in this entire game. You get to race fish. What's not better than that? Let's actually, before I'm an idiot and do something stupid, let's put that back on normal. That way it doesn't suddenly pass 6 hours on my way here, despite the fact that it's only like 200 feet away. It does that sometimes. It's irritating. Go to fishing contest. I think this is just the regular fishing contest. I can't remember if they tell you the difference or not. Pretty sure this is just the regular one. Can't hurt to check, though. As I stutter through everything I say, this is the regular fishing contest. Do not want. Go away, game. I need not your shenaniganry. Alright, back to the dungeon grind we go, then. Ocean Shore Cave. I'm also going to remember to save more often, because sweet Jabebus, I can't save yet for some reason, but sweet Jabebus losing like 50 minutes worth of crap because I didn't save and was an idiot. That is a sad day right there. Anyway, I think we're nearing the end of this chapter, actually. I think we've only got 5 or so more floors to go, which is good because this is getting a fairly monotonous chapter so far. It's just caves. It all looks the same. I don't know what's going on. I should prepare my gun before someone has a small seizure in the chat about the flashing caution. There we go. Despite the fact that it's been flashing since I began. You're a tank. Are you weak to lasers? No. You're weak to hammers? Yes, you are. I am weak to shells to the face. Please don't do that. There. And there's an outside area. Splendid. And there's big enemies, but it doesn't matter because we still have Steve on this floor. So we can just pop ourselves back into Spider Steve and murder some faces. You can't mess with a samurai that's a spider. You just can't mess with a spider samurai. You just don't do that.